A transformational leader to me is a leader that is willing, able, adaptable. You may have an employee who has a different type of learning style. You just can't send them an email or a piece of paper. You have to actually explain it to them. Just learning different things about your people and being able to transform to that. Being willing to transform and be adaptable to those changes.
To be a transformational leader is to be able to be adaptive, to adapt with change and be able to display change as a leader. So I should be able to be transformational, transition my roles as a leader in different environments, different workforces.
For me, that would be being a part of change and embracing change.
Always meet your people where they are. Like if I'm having a bad day and everybody's coming here gloomy, I can't transmit that energy on people, on my staff. You don't get in leadership and always know everything. You have to know that you're also learning, you're still developing as well.
My long-term leadership goal is to be able to make decisions and changes that will affect people in the future. I want to be able to make a difference based on my leadership.
I am new to DCF, but I do have aspirations of being in management.
And being a part of trying to make a change for the better, it kind of, it keeps me going, keeps me motivated.
My personal experience is my inspiration. It came from my experience because I still feel that newness that CPIs felt when they come out of class. I can still feel it. I still feel how it felt, feeling as if I wasn't supported enough. I wanted a leader present, someone there to model what needs to be done. Present, like when you first come out of class, yeah, they provide you with the tools that you need in class. They provide you what you need book-wise, but it's a whole different ball game. It's a totally different animal once you're in the field. See, I don't have that book to tell me what to say, how to say it, what type of rapport is it that I'm trying to build, versus having a person there to model the behavior, the questions, when to walk away, when to engage, when to back away, when to come back in or re-engage. That's something that you learn over time with experience that you don't have when you first come out of class. It needs to be modeled. I'm passionate about it because I would want to alleviate that same strange feeling that new CPIs would have coming out of training.
So I've worked for a significant amount of years in child welfare, 15 years in child welfare. I've had various different types of leaders, supervisors, and I think there are differences. Leaders grow you. Leaders develop their individuals. Supervisors manage the work, and they kind of just leave it at that. And kind of developing my own leadership styles just based off what I saw. Whether it was something I liked, something I disliked, like I don't want to be that type of supervisor, I do want to do this.
So what this Leadership Academy has to offer that's not currently available anywhere else is that the focus is on child welfare leadership development, not on child welfare practice. There's a lot of training that's available on practice issues, but there is nothing available that really develops those leadership skills that our child welfare leaders need to really navigate the change that continually occurs within the child welfare system. This academy offers coaching to the participants, so throughout this entire academy they have somebody who's supporting them and guiding them along the process as well.
This Leadership Academy is really unique amongst all the others. One of the things I love about this academy is the research really is about child welfare, but the other thing is there's a braiding together of personal, professional development and organizational development. So by that I mean, as the leaders are growing in their own right, they're also contributing in real time to their agency. They're really able to flourish and grow in ways that they might not have been able to see before, or they might not have even been able to do before.
I was attracted to the Leadership Academy because I was interested in becoming a better leader.
One of the main things that attracted me to the Leadership Academy is I'm very excited about learning new tools to assist me with complex challenges with the ever-changing world of the child welfare through the lens of a leader.
So the Leadership Academy gives me the opportunity to participate and learn those skills, to build on what I've learned prior, to build on probably personal skills that I have. so that I can be an effective supervisor. What I am looking forward to is my change project. I am looking forward to actually doing the research, getting out on the grounds with the staff and just doing my evaluations and knowing that I had a part of that.
I am most looking forward to the practice of mobilizing people to tackle tough challenges and to strive and thrive. We are striving for bringing families and communities together and building on being team players.
I'm open to learning more ways to try to tackle some of the challenges that we have.
I believe that this academy will just sharpen me. It will strengthen my interpersonal skills. It'll strengthen my supervisory skills. And not just in this job, in any workforce. I believe that this leadership academy is awesome and it's well needed. I feel that all supervisors or anybody looking to be a supervisor should take a leadership role, because anybody can, go through an interview and be deemed appropriate to be a supervisor, but do you really know what your role is as a supervisor? You have to lead.
I'm not trying to be dramatic, this is really true. A lot of the people that I've worked with through the academy may have come in at a supervisory or second level supervisory job, and a couple of them are now commissioners and secretaries. So I think an advantage of being involved in this general process, using this very specific research that is curated for child welfare about child welfare, has put each of those people in a position to really know how far they want to go and how they have to both develop and reinforce their own strengths, but build teams that help them do the things they want to do. And many of them have done amazing things for kids and families. It's not just about their ambition. And there are also people who prefer to lead from the sidelines, and they prefer to develop policy and build the infrastructure. And I see those people, we're still in touch, I hear how they're flourishing. So based on the people in this group and the people I know who work in Florida, I think there's tremendous potential to just have a more robust infrastructure to serve kids and families.
So what I hope that our participants take away from this experience is the self-reflection and self-knowledge to really understand who they are, not just as people, but as leaders. This academy really emphasizes that self-reflection and self-understanding. And I hope that they take away the tools and the skills that they need to really effectuate change within their organizations.
So what I'm really hoping for Florida and for the participants is that these leaders will go into whatever lies ahead for them with a sense of confidence and, hey, let this be a model for how you're going to approach other hard challenges.
So this Leadership Academy, the participants will be completing a change project, which is really teaching them how to change not just themselves, their unit, but the organization. So one of the ways that this initiative plans on being effective at creating effective child welfare leaders is through the Change Project. That is a significant part of the Leadership Academy participants' experience. This Change Project is based on an initiative identified by their organization of something that they're supporting change around. So the participants will utilize those skills to take the ability to make change and lead through change at an organizational level.
Mistakes will happen. People will miscalculate, overuse, underuse some of the tools, but they'll do so in a supportive environment of coaching. It's a group effort. And so there is a chance to really deepen your skills in a way that we don't often have in real life, because our work is crisis driven. People's lives are at stake. It's not often a place where you can stop and just sit and figure out who you are.